I got a heck of a deal on this. That's right, another crate of train stuff. This guy was selling this set for, I think it was 30 bucks. And I thought, why not? I've steered clear of this for a long time. I've got some other O stuff. You've probably seen that other video, but not a lot of it. And this is why. This track gets so rusty. I'm not sure what we're going to do to clean that up, but we'll see. But first, let's unpack the crate, see what we got. Boy, what has this stuff gone through? Can you guys see that coupler? That's been melted or chewed on or something. These don't seem to actuate in any way. Do they just kind of hold together like that? They do. Well, it all seems to be there. Assuming that this cut one wants to work. This poor guy. This guy doesn't look like he has much corrosion or anything, but looks can be deceiving. 8300. I have no idea how to date this type of stuff. Like I said, he said it was from the 70s, but it feels kind of plasticky. I don't know. I would expect it to have been metal, I guess. And then the tender has a slot. Okay, oh, come back here. Okay. And then this little fella was in the bin. Oh, you know what? It's a smokestack. Haha. Making them better already. Let's look at this track. What are we going to do with this old track? I guess I don't really care if the bottom part's rusty. It just doesn't look very nice. Wow. I'm thinking that this brass wire brush might make light work of this track. Not sure how many of you are freaking out about this, but I'm trying it. Here we go. Okay, so here's the before. And what could go wrong? How do you... Okay. No. That's awkward too. Upside down. There we go. Well. No. No. Well, it's working for the top. See that one rail, how shiny it is? Well, maybe that's good enough. I don't know. So here we go, looking at the track on the after. It is much, much shinier. So let's do that to all of it. This is going to take forever. All right. That's working. I sure hope this is worth it. You know, I'm now just thinking that I don't know that any of this works. But I guess it won't work on dirty track anyway, so worth it. So someone commented on my other O scale video that any of the Lionel track can be the power pack piece. And I'm not really sure how. Maybe you just kind of jam the wires on it or between a connector, maybe. So, sure. I guess we just take a piece of our newly hastily scrubbed track and we're one lead to the middle and one to the side, and I think we're set. Shove another piece of track into it? I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I guess I don't know. Okay. I think power connected. Well, we plugged it in. We have a green light on the controller. Those buttons seem to kind of button. Oh, I don't know. Let's stick it on. See what happens. And go. Some sign of life, buddy. Well, kinda. I think that's me forcing it. Seems really locked up. It's buzzing. It wants to go so bad. It's trying to nudge its way along. Can you see it? Oh. All right, let's put it out of its misery here. What can we do to help you along, friend? Probably just clean up all this old grease and relubricate and see what happens? Sounds like a plan. My bright boy is missing in action. I'm not really sure why, but we're going to use that alternative one that I bought from Hobbytown. And since these wheels are big, I think this will scrape them up a little better. Maybe not scrape them up. Yes. Clean them up? That's the word. Maybe it'll do nothing. I don't know. Doesn't look like it's doing diddly. Not aggressive enough. Which I think is the point of this one. And sorry about my daisiliness. I'm a little stuffed up right now. But, you know, I bet those gears require like some grease, but I don't have any. So, next best thing, L107. A couple of you already said that as I was reaching for it. Listen, HO and larger, okay? So let's put a couple of drops on the gears. Not tons. Just run it together here. Oh, that's a lot smoother now. Let's see. Okay. A little bit of maintenance. A little bit of power. A little bit of, I don't know how to make it run. I don't want to tear into you deeper if I don't have to. Okay, I kind of do. What am I missing here? Seems to be a lever up in here. I don't know what that does, but I adjusted it just now. So maybe that will do something. There's a lot I don't know about Lionel. Go. Ready, set, go. What is that switch doing for me? The one that has like the single strand of wire up in there? Direction, maybe? Oh, jeez. It sparked. We got power to the track. Maybe I should turn that down a little. Easy. Easy. Oh, it wants to. Come on. Come alive, little buddy. I saw it. Oh, you're gonna fight me. Not really sure how to tear this apart, but I see some screws here, so let's take them out. Little plate. Ah, okay. There's the front trucks. And that releases the arms. Now what? Looks like this might need to pop off. I don't want to hurt it. You have to undo the bolts on the wheels to undo that? I bet so. Little needle nose should run this fine. Perfect. That can, okay, that can just easily fall out and never be put back. Same thing on this side. Also, we're just going to pop it off. Now what? Where did I see those screws? There's one screw there. don't think that's holding it to the body at all. Oh, right up top. Look at that. All right. Well, that's all it is. It's kind of goofy looking. It is definitely greasy and dirty. What do we got? All right, so this switch up here, we got off, then, oh, I don't know. It almost looks like a forward or backward selector, like as though the controller couldn't do it, or the newer ones are done with like a pulse, is what I think. But yeah, it's got a lot of hair wrapped in it. Blah, blah, blah. Sick. Well, what do we do? I guess we just clean it up a little bit. Maybe get the electrical. Maybe we get the multimeter out and see if we're getting power to the engine, to the motor. The motor's open. You can see that here, and it's certainly not stuck like some of those others. I don't know if you can see in there or not. Back on the track. Give it a little power. Still nothing. But what if I switch this switch? And like, I can hear it growling and walking ever so slowly backward. So this, I think, is direction switch. So if I go to middle, it's off. Push it again, it's forward. Yes. But then it gives up. I think this is volts AC, right? Doesn't this run on AC? Let's find out. We're going to just measure from the side rail to the center rail. And yeah, we've got 18-ish and a half volts AC. Okay. So then if I have it in reverse, is the motor getting power, which I'm assuming is those two leads. Or these are the brushes, probably. Yeah, all right. So these are getting 18 and a half, a little more than volts. So it's not the switch, it's not the pickups, it's the brushes. Always the brush. Why did it have to be brushes? Usually make things worse before they make them better with brushes. Luckily, everything on this is a Phillips screwdriver. And, luckily I found the world's smallest Phillips screwdriver. Doesn't need to be small here, but it's successfully stripping it. As I was saying, I've got the appropriate sized Phillips screwdriver so that I don't strip out the screws. We are. Okay, so we can see the brushes here. That one's springy. This one's not. That might be our problem. But I might clean up this surface too. Does that just come out? Boy, that seems spring-loaded. Or magnets. How does... I think it's just magnets. If I just go whoop. Ha. Look at this thing. All right. That's pretty dirty. Let's see if we just gently clean that up a little bit. That's way shinier. I'm going to do measurement between the brushes. Here. Oh, can't see the measurement because my fingers are in the way. All right, let's see what we got across the brushes here. Yeah, 18 volts. Okay. So my next thought is that this brush wasn't sliding in and out of here as easily as this one is. So, well, as this one's launching. And so I thought that maybe it wasn't being pushed out enough consistently. So I'm going to try to clean up this little sleeve, I guess. and see if that helps. Okay, so this side is also springy. And let's put it back together. See how it works now. Motor back in. Very, very carefully, we're going to flip this back around like so. Screw back in. I bet there's cool names for the parts of these motors, like Magneto or something, right? I don't know, I should look up parts of an AC motor. It's more fun to guess. All right. And we're off. Oh, well, it moved a little. Yes. Oh, it's going to work. It's going to work. Put it reverse. Oh, don't quit on me now. Oh, that might just be power. Oh, no. Ah! Yes. Cycle it a couple more times here. Oh, so it's in forward. Let's go reverse. And yeah, that did the trick. Forward. Woohoo! All right. And this one. Okay, so if this was over here, it kind of the same deal. If it's on there, so if this was running, it would be fine. Nothing's hitting. Everything's good. But now I need to figure out how I'm going to repair this. And I think I am going to just get some of that steel stick. So stand by. Got my off-brand refreshment and some steel stick. So if I take just a little bit of this stuff. Uh-oh. Okay, yep, just a little bit. Should be able to make a nice little patch for that, I think. Out of here. Well, here's scissors I don't think I'm going to ever need again. Well, shoot. It's really just, I think, a two-part epoxy. And you just mix it together. Apparently some hair, too. But yeah, you just mix it together. And it sets in like, I'm sure it takes 24 hours or whatever to totally harden, but it'll set fast enough for our purposes here. It's really gross. You should be wearing gloves. That's what I just told myself, but oh well. Forget how stinky it is too. Complain, complain, complain. So I gotta be careful. It looks like when this rotates, those armatures go all the way up. So I don't want to interfere with those right up in here. So if I just kind of mold around here. I don't know. Okay. So let's put the one screw in. This one, I'm gonna, for what it's worth, I'm gonna just kind of push it in while I turn it, and maybe that'll thread the steel stick. I'm basically just gluing that in place. Okay, let's do a quick run with the hand. It all moves. So smooth. I have a feeling once we have a complete circuit and we can make this thing go, it'll come back to life pretty well. Got to wear new grooves in on those brushes. Oh, I hope. All right. And another news. Battery's full. While I'm thinking about it, before I get back to cleaning up track, I'm going to just put a drop of oil on all these cars on their wheel assemblies. Just so I don't forget later and I don't have to get the oil back out. They're actual metal wheels. That's nice. Voila! Easy peasy. All right. Procrastinated long enough. Stick the battery in. And it's probably time for dinner. All right. In case you were wondering, dinner was delicious. Strawberry feta salad. Mm-hmm. Anywho, enough procrastination. I'm going to get to cleaning these tracks now, I guess. Let's see if we can get this track set up. Man, these are hard to put together. That one's so rusty. Do we have a better one? Yeah. Okay. Well, we can do this small oval, I suppose. What if this is the cause of like every 1970s Christmas morning house fire? That and aluminum wiring. You know, I don't hate this little simple oval. Took some power up. Okay, we got electricity hooked up to the power pack. Off now. Now let's see if we can figure out how to use the Lionel CTC lock-on. Here, between the outside track and the inside track. Yep, snaps on. Hang tight, let me get these hooked up. Voila. So you just depress that and that holds it in place. Power connected. Give it some juice. Come on, you got it. I know, we just woke you up. I don't know how long you've been napping, but it's okay. There you go. Have some more juice. All right, you want to try backward? Well, how do you... Lever is hard to find. There we go. All right, backwards. It's perfect backwards. Whoa, too much. Too much. It'll jump the rails. Why does this always happen? What am I doing wrong with brushes that make it so that they run perfectly backward but struggle going forward? I'm going to let it just warm up a little bit on this since it's been so long. All right, ready to try forward? Okay. And switch. Go. Forward. And go. Yeah. See, it just needed to warm up a little bit or regrind down the brushes. Oh, cool. Cars. Okay. And looks like this peg just kind of falls into here. Let's turn some light on so we can all see. There we go. Peg slides into here. Alright, that trails along just fine. Which is first, the gondola or the flat car? You know, we're going with gondola. Turn it around. I just have to set the coupler on it, I guess. Yeah. Forward. Then the flat car. Oop. Great. Forward. This thing runs so great. And the caboose. Yeah. Thing sounds great, runs great. It's just missing its face. Quick shameless plug. Check out railfanroundup.com. All of your Railfan Roundup swag. Stickers, flashlights, shirts, hats, cups. I have that cup, and it's amazing. If you'd like to support the channel, that's a great way to do it. Anywho, so it looks like there's one here on eBay. Oh, that would have been a cool transformer. Wish mine came with that. This one's similar, but it's missing... Oh no, it's just missing some parts. Yeah, I think that's the same thing. Does it give us a date? It looks like I have all the right cars for the set, too. There's a model train for him. This will be awesome. It was made in the 1970s. Cannonball Express. Okay, so this is the Cannonball Express train set. According to the Greenberg Price Guide, it was a 240 Santa Fe, which is this, from 1973 to 1974. That's cool. So the newest this could be is 51 years old. That's so cool. Complete 027 gauge electric train set featuring a 240 steam locomotive. I am missing the boiler cover, it looks like, is all. Oh, and if you look real close at that picture, right here, you can see that there's some metal trim too that I'm missing at the front too. Still pretty neat. Well, now we know. Well, it has come out of hibernation and works pretty good. Doesn't have smoke or lights or anything fancy, but that's just the way they were. Doesn't have to be fancy to be fun. Especially if it runs reliably. Enough track, you could really get this thing going. It's got a lot more speed to it, but I don't want to... let's see. Was it going to jump track? Oh no. Oh no, that was too much. Oh! It's too much for the power supply. I'm sorry. Do the slow test. Well, I hope you enjoyed going through the Cannonball Express with me. It was cool to learn about it, and I'm glad it runs. Appreciate all the subscribes and likes, and we'll see you next time.